Hey, are we live? All right, excellent. Welcome to PASS TV. Second year, we're going to do this live streaming from the PASS Summit. This year, we are coming to you from Charlotte. Boy, it's getting loud back there. And people are streaming into the keynote right now as we speak. If you can't actually be here, like my wife and my family right now, hey kids, if you can't actually be here with us, you can actually be watching us online like you're already doing. I want to introduce our host for this year, Mr. Blaine Barton. Blaine, welcome.
How you doing? Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, it's an honor to be chosen for the MC for PASS TV. I'm pretty excited.
Hey, we're excited to have you.
You know, over the last 3 years, we've been working together, bringing Laura, Jennifer, Chuck to IT Time, TechNet Radio, Channel 9 property with Chris Caldwell, and to evangelize the goodness around PASS Summit. So, you know, now's my time to actually do a little shout out to some of my peeps out in Florida. Here's my chance. You know, I want to reach out to, you know, Andy Warren, Chad Miller, Jose Chinchilla, Rodney and Carla Landrum, Bonnie Allard, Pam Shaw, to name a few, right? So these are the individuals that actually go out and evangelize and the success of SQL Server in the local Florida community. So go guys. You know, in 25 years of working with Microsoft or you know, for Microsoft in my career, you know, other than working for Boeing part-time, right, or picking apples in Washington State, this is definitely one of the highlights of my career, Thomas. So thank you for having me once again, hosting
thank you, sir.
hosting PASS TV. It's a real privilege.
Oh, you know, we're lucky to have you.
So what's the lineup today?
So first we got the keynote, which is right next to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, and you can find it. It's easy. You just have to turn left to get all the way there from here.
It's all left turns, right?
It's all left turns to get over to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Excellent.
And that's where the keynote's going to get started in about 10 minutes. What time's the keynote start? 8:15, some right around then. And they're getting that ready right now. I was just over there watching people stream in. They're getting really excited about it, and we got a lot. So after the keynote, then the sessions start. And it's just nonstop from now until end of Friday, really.
Right. So last year, you know, you had the PASS Summit. Tell us a little bit about what were the highlights there?
Oh, wow,
Think
that was
back.
like a year ago.
You're
making me dig in my memory.
Well, it was successful. You're back this year.
Well, yeah, that's good. We do always come back, whether they want us or not.
Well, that's okay.
So last year, what I remember a lot from that was a lot of the new features for SQL 2014 was coming out, and a lot of that was getting talked about. So for me personally, there was a lot of buzz building around a lot of the new stuff that's coming. But in general, what's just great about it is, you know, it's the premier SQL Server event. It's the premier SQL Server conference in the world, right? We got about 5,000 total registrants here, and we had the same number last year, roughly. And you get to connect, share, and learn. So it's more about the people and the focus on the people that are here to help one another than anything else. So that's why I really remember from year over year. This is my 10th summit.
Nice.
10th summit in a row. And that's consistently from year after year. It's the people and what you get to do and share with each other. So a lot of my highlights exactly have to do with that.
Yeah, really around the community. I mean, you know, I've been to a couple SQL Saturdays, great events, you know, down in Tampa and Orlando. I mean, obviously all over the world. So, you know, the SQL Saturdays are big, bringing the community members together, bringing just all the SQL Server heavy hitters, bringing them in and having some great sessions. You got SQL Rally. I mean, that's big too, right?
That's right.
Are those happening again coming up?
SQL Rally, we got them all over the globe. Yeah, they are. Matter of fact, we got a couple coming up in Europe, one in Nordic and one in Amsterdam.
Right.
Just in November. So we're real excited about those.
Yeah, that's great. So so what else is going on today as far as the heavy duty 2014? They're going to be talking about that today?
I'm not sure the schedule. I know that the one session that I wanted to go to is actually at the same time I'm giving my own session.
Okay.
But Mark Russinovich is going to talk Windows Azure. So right after the keynote ends, Russinovich is going to get started on his stuff, and I'm actually really keen to get to that. But my session happens at the same time. That's okay. We're recording everything. And so if you can't make one session, you can watch it later.
That's awesome. Well, thanks a lot once again.
Appreciate it.
Let's kick this thing off. Let's get started.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Thomas. So we're kicking off PASS TV. We got a great lineup of interviews. We got Mark Souza, General Manager of Azure, Customer Advisory Team, teed up with TK Ranga, Vice President of SQL Server Development. They're going to be joining me to kick things off this morning. So once again, I'm Blaine Barton. I'm a Senior IT Pro Evangelist with Microsoft in the Developer and Platform Evangelism team with Microsoft. So we're going to have these gentlemen join us right now. In fact, there's Mark right there, and TK. How you doing, gentlemen?
Good morning.
Good morning. How
Great
you doing,
to
Mark?
see you.
Mark Souza, TK.
Nice to meet you.
Blaine Barton. Yeah, well, thanks for joining me this morning. So, you know, you guys are obviously going to have a full day, a full good 3 days in this sessions going on with SQL Pass. But I've got a whole lineup of questions I want to ask you.
I have to first tell you, today's a great day. You know why?
Why?
Because every day at Pass is a great day.
Absolutely.
It is.
And wow, I was looking at the schedule for the next 3 days. What a great lineup of sessions. So let's start with you, Mark. So when I saw you yesterday in the break room, remember when I saw you in the break room and you said to me, let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
And that just goes to show that, 20 years or over 20 years with Microsoft, that you still love what you do.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
So tell us, what excites you the most about Pass Summit this year than any other year you've been here? Right?
Great. Well, it has been 20 years, and I've never missed a Pass. This is my 15th Pass. I am customer-facing for Ranga and his engineering team. That's my job. I'm out there making sure our customers are happy, successful with our products, and make sure that we understand their desires and needs so we build the right product. So that's my job.
Awesome.
But it just so happens I love the community. I think the community of SQL Server is amazing. They help each other. They're all best friends. And everybody looks forward to this event every year as it's like a family reunion.
Yeah, it is. And I was just telling Thomas, I've had opportunities to go to SQL Saturdays, be involved in the community, actually talk a couple times at some of the sessions. Great time, right? Community is really where it's at. Welcome, TK.
Hey,
how you doing this morning?
Be here.
Yeah,
Very
welcome.
Happy to be here. Yes.
It's a pleasure for me to be the MC of Pass TD. It's awesome. So, what can you tell us about SQL Server 2014? Can you tell us anything that's going on there? What's coming?
So I'm new to Microsoft.
Okay.
I'm starting to
Welcome.
run the SQL team, but I'm not new to the industry. I've been working with some of the key guys in SQL Server forever, it seems, over 30 years of working with them. And it's great to be here. I've watched SQL Server evolve over time, and it's a wonderful time for us. I think we're in a sort of a new wave of innovation that we're about to do, that we have done, that we're bringing to market. And so this is an exciting time to be in databases. And so I can't wait to get started. The Pass has an incredible energy. It's my first Pass. So happy to be close to customers. So it's an incredible event. I can already see the buzz building as we're waiting for the keynote. So I look forward to working with all the customers.
Excellent, excellent. So, what's top of mind when you're talking in the field with customers? What is usually comes to the surface? What do they really want to see in the next version of SQL Server 2014?
Oh, well, they are excited right now about 2014, and there's going to be some really good buzz after the keynote today.
Good.
And especially, the in-memory OLTP, which we call Hackathon internally. It basically takes, a traditional, OLTP application, and we're looking at anywhere between 10x and 50x better performance by putting it all in memory and managing it. And the most important part, it's integrated in the product. It's not one of these external features that you buy separately like some of our competitors. It's integrated, and I think there's been a lot of buzz about it. Early testing is looking fabulous. And I think people will see some of that today.
Yeah, it's exciting. And also when you look at on-prem and in the cloud, and this hybrid scenario, I've been using Azure. I work on Azure a lot, so the Pass, the SQL Server, you just spin up a SQL Server in a matter of 5 minutes and get up and running without any lower infrastructure or cost on server, all the hardware, or infrastructure as a service where I can have a full-blown copy of server with SQL Server on top of that, spin that up in the cloud, or have a combination of hybrid that's on-prem and in the cloud. I know they're going to be talking a lot about that throughout the next 3 days, and to me that's exciting. I'm going to try to catch some of those sessions.
Sure, good.
So I just want to kind of wrap things up here. We've got a keynote going on. So Mark, Ranga, thanks for spending some time with me today and kicking off the interviewing schedule for Pass TV. And with that, you have any last words?
This is an exciting time. You mentioned cloud and on-premise. We're always looking for ways to add new value to customers in both worlds, because we know customers have realities, they have real considerations where they need certain assets somewhere. We're creating new opportunities for our customers. We're one of the few companies in the world that have this incredible cloud infrastructure and incredible enterprise presence in databases. And we want to turn that into new value for customers.
Right, right, absolutely. How about yourself? Closing remarks here?
Sure, absolutely. For our friends who can't be with us, we're thinking about you. Stay very, very, very involved with PASS. It's an amazing organization. We reached 100,000 plus worldwide, and it is worldwide. And we see that now as there are more than 50 people from the UK. We're running into friends from the Nordic region. We sat at breakfast today with a contingent from Australia. So it is truly worldwide. I did say hello to my Japan friends this morning.
Absolutely.
And get involved with the SQL Saturdays and get involved with your local user community.
Right.
And I promise I won't be too far away. I will be there. And this guy loves customers. He'll be there too. And we're listening. We are listening.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Look forward to interacting with as many customers as I can.
Yeah, and I hope I see you guys out there at some of the sessions.
We'll have 20 ways to meet.
TK, thank you very much. Welcome to Microsoft. Welcome to PASS.
Happy to be here. Yes.
Summit.
As always, good to see you, my friend.
With that, we're going to move over. We're got a keynote going on.
Yes, we do.
So thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Coming up, keynote, Quentin Clark. So, and then once again, I'm Blaine Barton on PASS TV. So with that, let's go to the sessions.